Hello everyone, this is Vero and welcome to Sakura Agent. If you ever heard of the Sakura Visual Novel series on Steam, then you pretty much know what you're gonna be in for. So kids, tell your parents you're going to watch Teletubbies because this game is not gonna be for you. I feel a foot prodding me as I lie in bed. Disgruntled, I turn over, trying my best to ignore it. However, the prodding does not stop. I slowly open my eyes to see who is disturbing my sleep. Come on, Akira. Get up. I guess my name is Akira? Yep. Right into the first minute of the game, we already see some very nice personality. Now, Alright. I let out a loud yawn and slowly stretch myself out. Knots of muscle in my shoulder unwind slowly. What does my cute assistant want today? It's not me, they want to see you at headquarters today. Headquarters does. Hey? It'll just be a quick check on my current status. Due to a couple of incidents where I just so happened to get distracted by, they have had to assign someone to keep me on track. That person was Kimiko. Well, aren't you lucky? Like, just look at your apartment. You literally have this large-ass window as for a ceiling and the view is amazing. Your apartment probably cost like a ton. It's hard to believe, but we've been together for years. Hurry up, get dressed already. Alright. Hey, not in front of me. But you're my assistant, right? You really are shameless. Well, just turn around then. On the plus side, it's really fun to tease Kimiko. And she's quite attractive too, I must say. Hello, are you living in my apartment or something? Plump in all of the... Okay, that's not. She'll give in to my charms one day, I'm sure. Wow, am I a prick. You're adorable when you get angry like that. Dude, Kimiko, give my main character a punch, he needs it. There you go again, saying things like that. Anyway, what's for breakfast? I cooked it a long time ago. Why don't we prepare some more right now? Akira, we don't have time for that. There's always time to have something to eat. She walks out of the room for a moment. Kimiko? She comes back with a plate. You can have the burnt toast then. 2 dark slabs which resemble charcoal more than food are presented before me. This should be enough for you to start the day. I'm not eating charcoal. Well, this is the only thing which I have on such short notice. You mean you burnt your toast and you're giving me it? Well, you want to eat right now. So, here is your food. Kimiko can be a little bit of a sadist when she wants to be. Alright. I take the plate from her and shovel the burnt toast into my mouth. Wow. Akira, you weren't actually supposed to eat it. Holy shit, look at her face, it's like, you're dead to me. Ignoring her, I continue to chew on it. With great effort, I managed to swallow it. Burnt toast is still toast. Not the worst meal I've had, actually. You really are something else, Akira. One more thing like that and I am going to register a complaint. While a complaint would really be a problem for me, she never actually seems to go through with it. When she actually does, it will probably catch me completely off guard. Hey, I'm an agent, aren't I? What's a little burnt toast compared to the things we face every day together? She just shakes her head. Well, you better hurry up then, or I'm leaving without you. Why would you leave without me? You have to bring me along if you want to begin your report. Kimiko just shakes her head. Just hurry up. This is a really small town. That's kind of fucking weird. Like, what the hell is with this? Is this like a miniature town or something? It's a fairly long walk to headquarters from where we are. I like to take my time as well, much to Kimiko's regret. She's practically dragging me towards it. Come on, hurry up. We're going to be running late. I don't really mind if we do. That's the kind of attitude that landed you and me in this mess. Am I really so much of a burden? They just give a shrug. Oh well, like it or not, this is me. Well, you can always work on improving your flaws as a person. It's very important, Akira. Alright, I'll do that later, maybe. Procrastination is another flaw you need to work on. I'll do it eventually. She just sighs. Maybe I should change the topic. So, has there been any major incursions lately? None reported yet. It's been an unusually quiet week. Maybe they finally took the hint and stayed in whatever weird dimension they call home. I swear I hate dealing with extra dimensionals. Whoa. What game are we in again? Why did you choose this job? Free trips around the world, I guess? And the possibility of meeting many women. Your face is getting perverted again. I know exactly what you're thinking. Tell me then. Why should I tell you when we already both know? Kimiko, while she obviously has been a bit of an obstruction to my little side adventures, she's fun company to have around. Even when I'm not sneaking a glance at her. Oh my fucking god, what is wrong with you? No matter what way I hit on her, it's water off a duck's back. I have a good mind to put in a bad word for you. But you have a bad mind. A dirty one, just like me. Do not drag me down into the depths of your perversion. Ha, try and stop me. She gets all pouty at me. You're getting a formal complaint from me this time. Okay, I'll reel it in. Unfortunately, I'm on a tight leash at the moment. Kimiko seems to tolerate most of my teasing, but I'm actually worried that she might file a formal complaint about my behavior. My one saving grace is that I perform really well out in the field despite getting distracted fairly easily. We should be arriving at headquarters soon anyway. You remember the way, right? Of course I do. We pass through the shopping district, take a ride past the park, and enter through the back door of what appears to be an abandoned factory. As soon as we slip through the secret entrance, we hear alarms going off. There seems to be some commotion around here. There are people hurrying all over the place. Looks like we'll have to worry about your interview later. There must be an incursion happening right now. What's incursion again? If it's just an incursion, there wouldn't be this many people panicking. Whatever this is, it appears to be on a much bigger scale. Let's head to the briefing room for now. Oh, the song is getting intense. Now's not a good time to be silly. This all sounds like it's fairly serious. Arriving at the briefing room, I see multiple incursions on the city map. In fact, more and more of them are popping up. So many! Her face is like incredibly shocked. Like those faces are like only for when, you know, like someone gets stabbed or something. Stop giving that face at every opportunity you can get. No wonder it's been so quiet. Yeah. Cannot help but frown. More and more dots on the map appear as everyone looks up on it. Keeping this invasion a secret is gonna be pretty hard. Are we getting invaded by aliens? There are invasions at these locations. The species is an entangler class entity. Oh no. Not space squids again. They're like a ball of tentacles which molest any girl unfortunate enough to get near them. Of course. Nasty. Quite frankly, you should at least buy a girl dinner before you get to stuff like that. So I guess we had better go out and deal with these incursions. Well, someone has to do it. Yeah, looks determined. Alright. Oh, great. All the lights are on. Peak hour, but we've managed to evacuate everyone from this small-ass city. The entanglers usually come out at night, so this is the only time will we be able to hunt them down. I take a moment to check my gun. It should be a high enough caliber to put these damn squids to rest. Are you ready, Kimiko? Ready as ever. Fortunately, these slippery little creatures don't usually come out of their hiding places, unless they see a woman. So for better or worse, we have to use Kimiko as bait. Sorry about this, the mere idea of having those things touch you is disgusting to me. It's okay, Akira. I knew full well what I would have to go through when I joined the agency. You mean get raped by tentacle monsters? So don't worry, we'll lure them out with no trouble at all. I can only hope we do. I know you hate entanglers, but we have to do our best today, okay? I know. Well, I dispose of these things by myself without much trouble. It's kind of nice to have an assistant to help out with it. Alright, are you ready? She nods with determination. Also slowly she walks out into the open. For a few minutes nothing seems to change. It's eerily quiet. Kimiko, do you see anything? I call, comms. Yeah, weird. Normally they would come out by now. And boom. You get attacked by somebody. She looks around her. You're right. This doesn't feel like we're the ones setting a trap. Rather, we're the ones being lured into one. That's exactly it. Maybe you should try enticing them with a different dress. I'm not going to do something like that here. No one's watching? Fine. Fine? Whatever you want. If I know what dress you would put on, it would be that one. Done. You really are getting better with that ability of yours. Please be quiet. It's always such a nervous wait when we do this. But the fact that none of them have appeared makes me even more nervous. The last thing I need is for my partner to be molested by one of these space squids. If you're not feeling safe, retreat back to cover and we'll work out another plan. She begins to slowly back off away from the open street. Bit by bit, the tension in the air begins to build. You could slice it with a knife. I hear the sound of something squishing with a pop out of something. Damn, it's an entangler. Ah! Kimiko's voice comes over the comms. Comes what? Wait, what? That was the manliest if I ever heard one. Anyway, Kimiko! I rush out to see what's going on. Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! This is... Censor this right now. Vero, censor censor that, censor this, censor that too. Oh my fucking god, this is not appropriate. Kids, close your eyes. Clothes. Ruin is hardly the word. I am very distracted right now. Oh my fucking god. Is this game even legal to be on YouTube? Is this game even legal to be on Steam? Shut up with the cute panties. Oh my fucking god. I can't read this. I can't read any of this. That ruins it. A deep frown forms on her face as I see something begin to materialize in her hand. It's called a fucking gun, retard. Oh my god, I'm gonna get banned for showing this. It's opening fire on the entangler. Quickly dissolves underneath the barrage of white-hot projectiles. I jump in and watch her back. There's more of them coming this way. Got it. Together, the two of us stand back to back, firing as more and more entanglers begin to emerge from the shadows. Whoever shoots more of them has to shout lunch tomorrow. As if I'm gonna lose to you. Can we change the picture? This is distracting. This is fucking distracting. It's so bloody distracting right now. Once she gets her blood up, she's a devil in a shootout. We don't stop, we keep moving and shooting. Damn, squids are everywhere. How could there be so many of them appearing at once? I guess it doesn't really matter right now. The important thing is to dispose all of these damn creatures. I've gotten about 7 of them so far. But really, I'm on 10. You're such a liar. I shrug. We can do the counting after we're done here. I don't know where these entanglers come from, nor why they only target girls. Can you change the fucking... do you really have to, stay on this fucking frame for, over 1,000 sentences? Yeah, nasty things touching whatever. So I won't hunt every single one of them to the ends of the earth. Bit by bit, their numbers begin to dwindle. Oh my god, if someone comes into this room right now and see what the hell I'm doing, I'm gonna be grounded. Mom's gonna ground me for weeks. Even though they're repulsive creatures, I know they aren't stupid. They're probably hiding away after seeing their comrades fall in such large numbers. I turn to look at Kimiko for the moment. Shut up, Akira! Why do you have to say something like that now? She gets a little flustered, so I can win our bet. Akira, going to get a formal complaint. Sure I will. This is so fucking awkward. Oh my god, thank you for getting that fucking picture away. Is there something that can... I don't know, that there should be some preference that stops them from showing really weird shit. I'm so triggered right now. I'm basically playing a hentai. We've cleaned up the incursion for the most part. Kimiko's already repaired her clothes, so it looked like it was a tie. Oh well. The important thing is we got rid of them and everyone is safe. So since it's a tie, why don't we go half and half? Sure, why not? You've got a deal. Great, where do you want to eat? We'll work that out later. We still have to go through that interview, don't we? Yes, we do. Oh well, after then. You know, it's always really interesting to see that ability of yours. She's able to form solid objects from nothing. It's also rather convenient when she has to repair certain things like clothes. Actually, no, it's inconvenient. I can't see her panties. Shut the fuck up, dude. I guess that's why the agency picked me. They do tend to go for people with unusual powers. But there's people like you too, Akira, even though you have a lot of personality flaws. That doesn't mean you need a special power. It's not like I have an inferiority complex or anything, so you don't need to butter me up. She shakes her head. I really mean it. You're kind of a pain when it comes to day-to-day stuff. But there's no one better around when you need someone to watch your back. Oh, you're going to make me blush. But thanks, I guess. You're welcome. Anyway, so what do you want for lunch? Can we go to that place which serves the spicy barbecue ribs? Your love for gigantic stacks of ribs is going to be your undoing, Kimiko. After all, you might become fat. Her face turns pale as I say that. Huh, that face again. Fat. Don't tease me about that, bitch. Hey, I was only joking. You'd better have been. Anyway, we should head back now. Since we had to wait for nightfall, your interview will be tomorrow. Yeah, no problem. You will put in a good word for me, right? We'll see. Now you're starting to make me nervous. Well, someone has to keep you on your toes, Akira. After all, we wouldn't want you to go back to how you were before. How was I before? Do you even remember if you ever turned up on time to work before we partnered up? I probably didn't, actually. The two of us quietly talk as we walk out of that busy district. Well then, Kimiko's reports have been rather consistent, and the results cannot be denied. Increased productivity, showing up to work on time, no side adventures to use terminology that you used to share with us all the time. The board member nods to himself. I think that this arrangement has proven to be a good influence on you. However, I would like to remind you that we cannot afford to have any loose cannons in this agency. If Kimiko reports even the slightest thing off, then you know what would happen. Yeah, I'm well aware. Total mind scrubbing and a reassignment to a mundane office job where they can keep an eye on me. Not the nicest thing that could happen to someone for sure. Well then, Akira, meeting adjourned. Does that mean I get the job? A sigh of relief. Not to say that I'm the sort of guy who wavers when faced with adversity, but damn. The board members in there can cut steel with their glares alone. Kimiko appears again. It went well, I take it? Well enough, I guess. There won't be any mind scrubbing in the near future. That's good then. It would really be a waste to mind scrub you. I think so too. I was really trying to be nice to you and you used it to boost your ego, you know. Being nice isn't going to fry the space squids when they come wriggling out of... Come to think of it, has anyone worked out where those things come from yet? They say another dimension. Well, that much is apparent. But what kind of dimension? And they don't look smart. I just shrug. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Important thing is that I keep my mind in its current state. Working for an agency that covers up or disposes of anything deemed too abnormal for the public eye sure has its downsides. So what about that lunch? Sounds good to me. The district looks a lot different during the day. Kimiko is eagerly digging into the massive pile of ribs in front of her. These ribs are the best. I don't know why it's ribs that she orders every fucking time. If I take my eyes off her for a second, all that remains will be a pile of bones on the ribs. I ended up ordering something very simple. Come on, Akira, you need to eat more than just a plain bowl of rice in your diet. But I like plain rice. Just because you like something doesn't mean that you should only eat that thing you like. I like pizza, but I never eat pizza because it's way too expensive on my area. You can talk, Kimiko. What? It's nothing, don't worry. Anyway, you should really learn to broaden your horizons. It's a weird dynamic that we've settled into. Well, she's technically only my assistant, it's much more like a partnership than anything. She constantly pushes me to improve my lifestyle. You have to eat better, you have to show up on work on time. Stop looking at those girls. But hey, it's nice to have someone who worries about you. Hey Akira, are you listening to me? Oh right, sorry. I got lost in my own thoughts there. Damn it. Why are you such an airhead? I didn't think my head was full of air. Honestly, it's kind of cute when she starts calling me names. It's like she's trying hard to insult me but falls flat. Just shrugs. Maybe I could hit you on the head and see if it rings hollow. I don't think that would be necessary. Perhaps it is. Say, wanna stay a little longer? A little longer? Yeah, we're on high alert, but we don't have to stay at headquarters necessarily. Why don't we spend a little longer out on town? Thoughts. Small smile forms on her face. I would love to. It's kinda weird, but somehow she's really grown on me. I guess all I can do is wait and see what happens from here. Suddenly we began to hear the sound of people panicking. Akira. Don't worry, I'm on it. I quickly check my PDA. There appears to be an incursion happening again. We'd better move right away. Looks like a big one. Right. But first, what could be so important? I walk up to the front counter. Just want to pay for our meals. But you said we're gonna split it. Just let me do it this time. You can shout next time. That's reasonable. Could it just leave without paying? I'm a law-abiding citizen after all. With that out of the way, we hurry towards the source of the incursion. Kimiko already has her gun out. Shoot first, ask questions later. Got it. A number of tiny black holes dart across the sky. Are you gonna show us or are you just gonna show us this girl? Gremlins. Hate gremlins. All the more reason to start firing. Just seems to more pop out, a lot of them. Just need to shoot more of them. Yeah, really do. Obvious solution, keep shooting them until they ran out of numbers, but doesn't seem to be working. Despite our perfect aim, pushed back. Begin to swell with numbers. In fact, they're beginning to fill the streets to the brim. I mean, I only have my gun on me. I don't have any equipment to deal with an incursion of this size at the moment. Kimiko looks like she's struggling to stand her ground. Looking pretty bad. Really bad. Akira, yeah, I know. The two of us know for sure we aren't gonna be able to hold back this by ourselves. Need more firepower. I need to call for backup. I trail off as I hear something boom in the distance. The gremlin horde freezes as the sound echoes through the streets. What is that? Good question. Boom, boom, boom. Something powerful is coming this way. I didn't see any breach big enough for a large creature to emerge from, but whatever it is, it's coming closer to us. We're going to need a bigger gun. Just leave it to me. I'll materialize something bigger, however. A sudden explosion in front of us causes all of the gremlins to go flying. What the hell? Let me guess. Our hero. Someone else comes into view. Holy fucking shit, what the fuck? Censor that. Censor this too. Vero, censor every fucking thing. Alright. Since we're on finally a new frame, I think this is a good part to end it here. This is more of a Vero looks at plus a Vero reads. Not gonna actually finish the whole visual novel because you know how it is, visual novels are too long. So yeah, let me know what you guys feel about this visual novel. I appreciate the feedback. Also check the annotations at the end for more games that I've played before, and I'll see you guys in the next video or whatever I make. Before that, I just want to give my review on the game. It is very not for kids. Kids, whoever is watching this, I hope your parents are not around. Also, that's pretty much it. Stay frosty, y'all.